Hey, welcome back. The Dr. Cool Cat team is here, and we've got something special for what might be the most intimidating part of the GED. Yeah, I'm talking about the extended response essay. But don't you worry. We're going to give you a super clear, actionable plan to turn that challenge into a total win. Let's dive in.
That's exactly it. We're not just writing an essay here. Oh no, we are winning the write-off. Think about it. 45 minutes on the clock. 2 texts going head-to-head, and 1 essay to prove your point. Sounds kind of intense, right? But I promise you, with the game plan we're about to lay out, this is a challenge you are absolutely gonna crush.
So here's our mission briefing for today. First, we'll get inside the scorers' heads to see what they're looking for. Then we'll reveal our 5-move game plan. After that, we'll see it in action, talk about getting in the right mindset, and finally, it's gonna be your turn to lock in everything you've learned. Let's do this.
Okay, first things first. If you want to win any game, you've got to know how to score points, right? Well, the GED essay is no different. The real secret here is understanding what the graders value, so you can give them exactly what they want to see.
And you know what? It all boils down to just these 3 things. Seriously, that's it. The graders are looking at your argument and use of evidence, your development and organization, and your clarity and language. So, in plain English, can you make a point and back it up? Can you structure it so it makes sense? And can you write it clearly? Our 5-move plan is built specifically to nail every single one of these.
So, the big question, how in the world do we hit all those targets in just 45 minutes? With this, the 5-move game plan. This is the heart of what we're talking about today. A simple, repeatable strategy to manage your time and, you guessed it, maximize your score.
And here it is. This is your roadmap to success. Just look at how we've taken that scary 45-minute block and chopped it into 5 small, totally manageable chunks. We're going to skim, annotate, plan, write, and edit. Each move has a clear purpose and, importantly, a time limit to keep you on track and feeling in control from the very start to the very end.
Move number 1, skim and focus. Look, before you even think about reading those articles, you're going to spend just 2 or 3 minutes on the prompt itself. Your mission? Find those action words. Does it ask you to analyze? Or maybe, which position is better supported? Nailing down your exact task right away focuses your brain for everything that comes next. It's a huge first step.
All right, now for the longest phase, annotating. This is where you put on your detective hat. For about 12 to 15 minutes, you are not just reading. You are actively hunting. Hunting for claims, circling hard evidence like data or studies, and making notes on any weaknesses like vague opinions. This, my friends, is you gathering all the ammunition for your argument.
Move 3 is all about the plan. It's short, only 3 or 4 minutes, but let me tell you, this step is absolutely critical. This is where you decide which text actually has the stronger argument, and then you write your thesis statement using this simple formula. Text X is better supported because of reason A and reason B. That one sentence, it's going to be the backbone for your entire essay.
Now that you've got your plan, the main event, 20 minutes of writing, suddenly feels a whole lot easier. Your intro, it just presents your thesis. Easy. Your body paragraphs, you'll use them to compare the evidence, explaining why one piece of evidence is stronger than the other. And the conclusion just wraps it all up by restating your main point. See? No surprises, just solid execution.
And finally, the polish. In those last 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to do a quick sweep for any glaring errors. Now, this isn't about making it perfect, not at all. It's about making it clear. This final move directly targets that 3rd scoring trait, clarity and conventions, and it can easily bump your score up a notch.
All right, theory is great and all, but let's see how this 5-move plan actually works in the real world. We're going to do a little micro prompt takedown right here, right now, so you can see this strategy in action.
So before we look at the texts, let's get crystal clear on what we're looking for. Strong evidence is objective. We're talking facts, data, studies, expert opinions. Weak evidence? That's subjective. Things like personal feelings, vague statements, or stories about a guy I know. Your whole job is to spot the difference.
Okay, here we go. Here are our 2 texts. On the left, text A comes in with the data, a peer-reviewed study with a specific number, a 15% drop. Solid. On the right, text B gives us an anecdote. Most people I know hate the bus. Just looking at these, which one feels stronger to you?
And boom. This is what a perfect thesis for this prompt looks like. See how it works? It clearly picks a side, text A, and then it gives specific reasons why.
credible data versus a weak anecdote. This thesis does all the heavy lifting for you. It sets up a clear, powerful, and easy-to-write essay.
And now, for our final debriefing. This is all about getting your head in the right space before you walk into that test. It's a simple, but really powerful shift in focus.
I want you to let this sink in for a second. Read it with me. Perfect grammar isn't required for top marks. Clarity and control are. The graders are not looking for some literary masterpiece. They just want to see a clear, controlled argument. So please, don't let the fear of a misplaced comma paralyze you. And here is the proof. See that number? 2. That's the score you generally need to pass in each of those 3 areas. Now, that's not 2 out of 2. It's 2 points out of a possible 6. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be solid. And that is so achievable. Our 5-move plan is designed to get you exactly there.
Okay, we've covered the mission, we've gone over the game plan, and we've got the mindset right. Now it's time to make sure this knowledge really sticks. It's your turn to put on that strategist hat.
All right, let's circle back to our little example. I want you to really think about this. Don't just say it's data. Dig a little deeper. What's one specific reason why that peer-reviewed study in text A is just stronger, better evidence than that comment in text B? Think about words like objective or verifiable or maybe specific. Get your best reason and drop it in the comments below. I really want to see what you come up with.
And that's a wrap. Mission accomplished. You now have a clear, step-by-step 5-move plan to walk into that test feeling confident. You know the rules, you have the strategy, and you know the goal is just clarity, not perfection. Now go win that right off. Hey, if this explainer helped you out, do us a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more great tips from the Dr. Cool Cat team. We'll see you next time.